Okay, one more run. I need to decide on a clan combination. We're now working on the ones that we haven't had a divine victory yet, and most of these are Stygian. So we're gonna go with... Actually, a lot of these are involve Stygian. 5 of the 8 I haven't completed yet involve Stygian. Huh. Yeah. Let's go... Stygian Umbra. We have played Umbra. Let's go Stygian Hellhorned. I like Stygian Hellhorned. It's a nice combination. We go Stygian Hellhorned. With torches. Definitely want torches. Which champion though? Soul Guard or Tethys? Either one could be fun. Soul Guard makes a bit better use of the armor that we can provide with Hellhorned, while Tethys makes better use of some of the damage spells with spell weakness or cost reduction. I'm gonna go Soul Guard. I'm gonna go Soul Guard. We have Offering Token, Titan's Tooth. That is always a nice combination. Molding Imp as well. We have Talos with Knockback, Fel with Scourges, and Seraph with Sap. Fine starting deck. Pooh! I haven't had a Grrrg gold run in a while. Sketches, Unbroken Horn, forgotten name. Okay, this is Sketches Grrrg gold. Just big demons. Big demons the deck. And then we use Cold Channel Soul Guard as a standalone unit to clear up what's left. Spikes, okay. Soul Guard doesn't attack at least. Don't break the poor game, heals Batman. Yeah, that's a pretty nutty start. These imps are a little bit of an annoyance. I want to reduce the amount of enemies a bit. But we also want to get some shards. Shards? Yeah, it's actually called Shards. Wow. That's the person who tries to get the max score on at the moment. Who's the one breaking the game now? Do we want to play Titan's Tooth on this floor or on that floor? Probably here, just to take out the clergyman. That means our best bet is starting with a foregone power on this floor. Because then we have the highest chance to not discard the foregone power. Which we ended up doing anyways. It's different when I do it. I missed that collector. I forgot that Soul Guard wasn't gonna trigger any revenge there. No, this one. Okay. We don't have room for a Molding Imp, otherwise that would have been our ideal play. Even if we torture Molding Imp, we don't have room. Summon those on the bottom. And we need to get ready for the boss. I should have put an Imp behind Soul Guard. definitely should have. Don't get the kill on you yet. Now we do. Yep, definitely should have put a unit behind Soul God. We might not have enough frostbite to kill that boss. Oh, maybe we do though. That's one hit that we take. Sure. 6 damage. We could have prevented that by just putting a train steward behind Soul God. But that also would have given us Ember Drain, so there would have been a downside to it anyways. Ice Storm. Ice Storm is really good. Like, insanely good with the addition of the new upgrades. Hey, clever name! Welcome! Glad you decided to check me out. I'm glad to be found. Let's take a vent. We want to get a big demon. With large stone, certainly. Certainly happy about that. That is certainly a big demon. Large stone isn't ideal though. Quick would be better. Multi-strike would be better. But large stone is sufficient. And if we find endless, we whiff. Thank you so much, Clever. I appreciate that. Clever is toxic? Don't believe it until I see it. Please don't spread things like that over other viewers. Chris? Totally wholesome. I sure hope so. Piercing, Ice Storm or Vent are both great targets here. Ice Storm is a bit better with plus 30. I think Piercing is a bit better on the Vent. I'm gonna go with the Vent here. No fighting, please. I know you're not serious, but just wanna make sure. It's not always easy to discern on the internet. What's my next unit? Merchant of Steel. It's here. I think we just... we are gonna be able to fill these slots somehow. Like this. That's good. Glad to hear it. It's just friendly teasing. That's totally okay. That was actually pretty good Molding Imp. What I'm not happy about is the fact that Demon Friend didn't get summoned. That might make things a bit spicy. Take the Ice Storm on the top floor. Went. Let's hit the Titan's Tooth. We didn't hit the Foregone Power. That's good enough. That means we can still play the Titan's Tooth. We do get a kill here. This time around I do need to set up a Train Steward here on the back. This wave is gonna be a bit of a problem. Can we kill that guy? We could, but it doesn't really help us. He's gonna die to Frostbite anyways. So I think instead we start getting more shard. Yeah, that's the export challenge one, yes. We'll take some damage to this Forged Disciple, that won't be a huge deal. And I'm really glad it's this boss and not the other one. The other one would have been much worse. This one doesn't do much damage, so we can potentially outlast them. With the Frostbite. The Frostbite is... Okay, we have... you die before that. So we have 3 triggers of Frostbite. That's gonna be 18 damage from this. So if we discard the vent, that's fine. Of course we discard... Oh, I should have played the torch first. Doesn't change a whole lot. We're gonna take some damage, but only 1 hit anyway, so... We're still alive. Titan's Gratitude, Ice Tornado, Mollusk Mage. Titan's Gratitude is a bit harder to use with the discard we already have. Mostly the foregone powers are the problem. Mollusk Mage could be good. It's gonna get summoned on the middle floor though, and we kinda wanna fill that with Demon Fiends. We do have a Hellhorned here that we wanna use. I'm gonna go with the Titan's Gratitude. Nothing here. The crystal one, I don't remember how to unlock which of the old ones correspond to which unlock condition, so let's go to the left and pick up Multi-Strike, please. These are not great. Do we care about our other units? Maybe a Train Steward with extra health? It's gonna get purged eventually, but it might matter a bit until then. I'm buying this one and then reroll. Oh, perfect. That's good. Quick multi-striking. Oh, that crystal one. Divine Victory with each clan. I don't even have that one yet, so congrats. This Train Steward is the one I'm gonna keep around, so we upgrade that one as a priority. Behemoth Stone? Please be Behemoth Stone. Okay, that's not bad either. I'm gonna pay some Pyre Health. That is okay. Not amazing, but it's helpful. I'm gonna purge a Molding Imp just to get a higher chance to get the Alpha Friend out here, because we kinda need that. We did get it. That is great. Our tanky Steward is also in front, and we have enough hits to just take out entire waves. So that is very good. Let's just feed you to Talos. We have the pushback. Yeah, I started doing expert challenges pretty early, so I could get some of the crowns through them. I also played all the expert challenges on random, so that meant I didn't choose my clan, so couldn't advance the crowns specifically. Is Train Steward in the back is still something we're interested in? Yeah, I think so. It should be worth 1 Ember Drain. I'm gonna trigger this Extinguish with the vent. And then Foregone Power on the top. But I think that the Alpha Friend could probably solo most of this fight. The 50 just happens to be a very good break point in this Talos fight, because so many units here have 50 health exactly. We can't really do anything to tell us ourselves, so let's just play these. Well, that's revenge trigger at least. These all die too quick, these will all die too quick. $23 frostbite already, let's increase that by a bit. Vent actually kills you, so I kinda wanna play that. And we play that as well. And we should win here. Especially with the frostbite. Nice. That went well. And now we can start duping the demon friend. Our units don't need a lot of support, so we can just focus around Soul Guard and using good spells. What would be a good unit to put on to the demon friends? Incant gain rage, strike, apply frostbite. We don't get the Stygian banner, so this is our last chance of getting a good essence on them. Strike, apply frostbite is meh. I would probably rather go incant gain armor, but even that is kind of not exciting. Sketches of Salvation is now a friends list. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. A list of demon friends. None of these is really all that great. It's the issue. The 10 health is certainly appreciated. Strike, apply frostbite will help us kill bosses a little bit quicker, but I don't think that's a huge issue. Incant, we will usually try to incant on Soul Guard instead, but we won't always be doing that. And having incant on the entire floor. I think Guard of the Unnamed is the best one. Do we need energy? Do we need draw? We don't need capacity. That one is pretty much certain. I think I want draw first. Energy later. We definitely go to the right side. Not only does it give us access to a great dupe, it also gives us access to a perch. 2 perches rather. We want to sacrifice the guard. Put that into the demon friend. It's not the most amazing upgrade for the demon friend, but it's good enough. Let's make the Ice Storm piercing. I don't think we need Spell Chain right now. And Purge, a Train Steward, and the Molding Imp. Get another friend in here. Now we're guaranteed to hit at least one of these friends. And we upgrade your health, so that anything that gets past our friend can be taken out by Soul Guard. Mark of Invasion should be no problem. Middle floor pretty much dies by default, and Soul Guard can handle these guys quite well. These are a bit more annoying. We definitely want to play 1 foregone power on the top floor, or maybe a torch. Let's start with this. That is nice. Then we use a torch, take a bit more damage. We could use the Titan's Tooth here. It's not gonna kill this Absolver anyways, and this floor will kill the Absolver, so yeah, safe health on Soul Guard. Yeah, they're quick friends, so they will be well defended. Pretty simple, we went and then we try to play double foregone power for shards. These Soul Guard type shards. I definitely want to snipe that guy. Nice. We can play that. more shards. We can kill that one, so... Yeah, let's take the Ember Drain, I don't care. Do we need help here? We don't. Unsurprisingly. So we can play all of this on the top floor. And that boss has high attack stats, but it shouldn't matter too much. Surprised they didn't rename those shards when the DLC came out. Yeah, maybe they should have. Now we actually care more about the armor. The frostbite still is nice. But we should win here pretty easily. These guys are doing a good job. Soul Guard didn't have to do anything there. Frenzied Swarm, Drain, Cuddle Hex. I don't think we want any of these. Enflame, Important Work, Battering Ram. Battering Ram could be kind of funny. With a floor full of incant armor guys. Not sure how much it matters, but I think I'm gonna pick it up. It can nuke a pretty strong unit. We want more removals. Do we care about the relics that much? There are a few that would be good. Most importantly, we want to hit this Hellvent. A Split Anvil, that would certainly be nice. Infused Mallet and Icicle Fracture. Both are pretty awkward to use. I haven't used Infused Mallet in a long time, but I just think it's pretty bad. I guess it sometimes snipes the Collector for us, but we will almost always be able to kill the Collector anyways. I'm gonna get the Icicle Fracture. I stand by it. Infused Mallet is pretty much just bad. That's a Firestone housing. It's also a Sig-Chilled Seaweed, which is pretty good. Can we miss a Hellvent if we go for the Merchant of Steel here, but we will still get 2 more Hellvents, so we can still get to 4. And the extra unit upgrades could be a huge deal. Sniping the unit Seraph summons? Yeah, that's a pretty good use. That is pretty nice if that happens. Get some more piercing on these cards. Spell chain still doesn't really matter too much to me. And I think we remove another Train Steward, at least one. Well, there's no real reason to remove the second one right now, because we're not gonna pick up another unit here. We will here, and we can't remove one there. Okay, I'm gonna remove one preemptively then. That should be fine. And move on. This is actually a slight problem. We can easily take the challenge, but the stealth can be a problem. Because that's gonna take out this wave pretty easily. Can we keep Soul Guard alive somehow if we set up on the bottom floor? And just stack Frostbite on the boss? How would we do that? How would we deal with like an overcharge tank? We would need Soul Guard to be quite healthy. I think what we do instead is we set up Soul Guard on the top and play our spells on the middle floor, trying to gain enough armor. The armor will stay on very consistently. We are gonna have the armor on our units, Because we have quick and everything will just die before it really gets to us. I'm not gonna play these huge spells. They might be useful later on. Just play as many spells as possible. It's just the armor that matters. If we have enough armor to survive the stealth, we win. If we don't, then we certainly lose with this strategy. But I think we can get there. It's usually not trivial to build enough armor against the Crystal Cloak. Especially if you only have like 2 armor per incant. But I think we can do it here because we do have quick. A lot of quick damage, in fact. Nice. Good discard. That allows us to play the entire hand. Some spikes damage was taken there. We have 50 armor. This guy has stealth 9. 9, that's 10 times. That's gonna deal 150, so our front demon friend will already die. I'm gonna play this. This is 150, that should be worth it. And the frostbite is... That's also worth it. It's a lot of extra damage over the amount of turns that fight takes. And we can do it. We can actually win this in the middle floor. On the middle floor. That was quite good. Another Titan's Tooth. There's also an unnamed tome. I'm gonna go with the unnamed tome. Some of the abilities are pretty nasty. I'll get a March of Shields. Reordering stuff can be good. Especially if we find some Ascent and can put Soul Guard onto our main floor. We don't need another quick. What do I want on the other demon friend? Like the one that doesn't get a large upgrade. Assuming the large upgrade is not endless. We could get 10 attack or rage 7. That would make starting rage of 10. So the rage 7 would be worse than 10 attack after 5 turns. I am gonna dupe friend again, but I will do so after Fell. In this Hellhorned, and then finally in this Hellhorned. We only need 4. And we do have room for more upgrades, and I want more upgrades. I'm gonna go with Rage on one of them. And then reroll to find another multi-strike. Now we have a much better dupe target. Mark of an Exile. There's also Sinner's Salve though. Like, Mark of an Exile is great with Soul Guard, but we're not really using Soul Guard. So let's go with Sinner's Salve. That makes Fell very easy. It might have been a waste of money, but we're gonna be using that Train Steel Orb for quite a bit longer. In fact, we will be using it until the Seraph fight. We'll only drop it just before that. I'm gonna drop a torch. Keep some money. Why do we keep some money? Just for the final ring? I'm gonna drop another spell here. It's a Foregone Power. We have too many of them. They sometimes get into each other's way. Although not too much, but definitely a little. I think Soulguard goes on the bottom floor this time around. We're gonna burn through him pretty quickly, but that is okay. We just want him to take care of these guys. Doesn't quite work on this one, but the next wave will be 2 of them, so that's gonna be useful. Well, looks like we don't really need it, Soulguard. Well, to kill the second one, I guess. Soulguard's about to burn out. Burn out? I mean, get killed. Although, not yet. Not quite yet. Soulguard is still staying alive. Actually, let's throw these on Fel. Of course, the battering ram is not gonna be great if we play like this. But that's okay. We don't need it to be amazing. A little bit short on killing that backliner before it attacks. But I guess that gives us the chance to clean this floor up entirely. And Soulguard's gone. But he definitely has done enough. More than enough even. Let's build some armor on these guys. Might as well. We don't need to silence anything anymore. There's only 1 wave remaining. I guess there was some point to silencing these guys. Oh, we are out of spells. And we should easily win this. Can we win it with battering ram? I don't think so. Yeah, it wasn't possible. Would have needed to play a bunch of torches there. Ancient Synergy, yes. Energy. We kind of have a lot of expensive spells. I'll take an energy here. This is definitely time for a dupe. Resonant Shard. I don't think we need Fall Deloader. We have so much front-loaded damage. We don't have much rage, but we have a little bit of it. And we might find some more. Rail Spikes. Usually I will go Spike of the Awoken Rail Spike very easily. And that's exactly what I do here. No good reason to do anything else. Let's dupe the multi-striking Fiend Friend. Fiend Friend. Do we just start out with what? Nothing really needs to be in our opening hand. Kinda wouldn't mind a spell chain on the rail spike. Just to have another one for later, but we do have the gifts for a guard as well. I think we don't really need... We don't really benefit enough from that stuff to really pick it up. Spell shield. It's fine. We don't need spell. We don't care too much about spell shield. I could just vent the bottom floor. I think this is a situation where we want Soul Guard on the top and we focus on armor on these guys. And just don't really use Soul Guard very much at all. Who do we want in the front? The Train Steward. Let's just keep playing spells. We're gonna use the Unnamed Tome on the next wave to silence some of these extinguished triggers and maybe this wave instead. No, I wanna use it now. Draw a full hand. Get some nice cost reductions. You know, we can take out some of these extinguishers. One more. Hey Nate! Welcome! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome raiders. I hope you had a nice stream. Add some armor to that guy. And just cast all the spells for some armor. That's just the incants. We are not actually getting attacked here. And not the incant, the extinguishers. Finished off the last expert challenge. Nice. Congrats. So you got that nice card frame unlocked now as well? Technically I had beaten it already, but I had too many restarts to feel good about it. Okay. Which one was it? Champion one with the high cost spells. Ah, yeah, that's definitely one of the more annoying ones. Let's get rid of your spell shield. If I play Titan's Gratitude, it's a 50-50 what I discard. If I don't discard the Battering Ram, I will keep it. If I don't play Titan's Gratitude, it's only a 33% chance to hold the Battering Ram. Not that we need it, but it would have been an... Oh, it's back! That did less damage than I expected. While I would like a Guardian Stone, we can't really fit that in. I'll skip. Another Battering Ram. Another March of Shields though. Helps us gain some extra armoring, just in case we need it. Let's take a look at the relics first. Jack Strips rules Scorched Steel. Do any of these matter? Jack Strips kinda does. Rules of Containment kinda does, but both not really. Like, I want one of these. Just in case we get damage shield units on the first wave in Divinity fight. Scorched Steel is okay, but maybe we can find something better. Yay, Capricious Reflection at the very end. We can't, so let's... what's in here? Is there a value stone? And a true stone? just make all our spells piercing. Why do we care about damage shields when all our spells are piercing? I don't know. We probably shouldn't. We don't need to. That is hardly worth it, right? We're better off just cost reducing stuff. Maybe buying the Pyre Health. Definitely cost reduce gifts for a god. Power Stone goes on Ice Storm? Don't really care about the double stack actually. Do I still have the Train Steward? I do. Thanks for reminding me. We need to purge that. It's a pretty big Train Steward, but like a quick multi-strike 3 Demon Friend is a bit better. Just a tiny bit better. Permafrost. Let's make one of these consume. What's the final? Oh, we bought both of them. Okay. So we can spend our last 115. Friends! Is there any reason to do anything with Soul Guard? Wow, that was unexpected. But good, because that means we can vent that enemy away. The sap is actually quite annoying. Soul Guard, I guess, is tanking some sap for us. Do we need that unnamed tome? Doesn't seem like we need it in this fight. Here we need at least some amount of shards on Soul Guard. We could just play an offering token. And the Titan's Tooth. This floor is fine. We don't need to silence anything. Draw 6, that's a bit too much. Let's play a card. Then draw 5. And just keep incanting. Worth a try. Yeah, there's nothing really to silence here, right? Might as well play it. Just play stuff, I guess. Could have played more stuff, but I feel like this fight is not really gonna be dangerous for us at all. Although Seraph certainly has the potential to actually shut us down. Maybe I should use these... No, look at the armor we've got. We won't be shut down by puny little Seraph. Oh. Maybe I should have been putting some more frostbite on him just in case. Seraph the Puny, that's right. That gives me an idea. How about the Seraph that reduces the... Oh, that was 22. Shouldn't have played that. How about the Seraph that that reduces your floor sizes, your capacity? And all the friends are alive. Nice. Seraph the Generous. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that working. And TLD. Like how they're all opposite of their names. Yeah, it definitely works well for the patient. I'm not sure about the other ones. Like... Chaste, Diligent. Those kinda fit. Soulguard is not gonna be great on the top floor. But it will Soulguard all be great. If I don't want Soulguard, I should use him on the bottom floor. And I think I have to play my spells in the middle because I need the armor to survive. Let's send the non-extra multi-striking one to the front again. That Battering Ram is hardly worth playing, but it's better than a Titan's Tooth, so... Titan's Tooth here on the bottom floor is actually quite good. Okay. We do want to play the Gifts for a Guard, I think. So let's start with that. I'm also gonna play the Ice Storm. And then we'll finish these guys with Vent. Draw 4. Not too exciting. Well, the Vent will not... Oh no, it's a 30 damage Vent. Keep the unnamed tome for chains, in case we have to deal with that guy. That will be very useful. Okay, this wave is actually causing some trouble. Ancient Synergies should solve it. We do want to play some spells, so we are gonna give this guy some armor. That shouldn't be a problem. Are we back? Looks like we're back to me. I hope so at least. Kinda back, but very laggy for me, like constant buffering. My bitrate is fine. Seems back to me. Okay. Can we save our front friend? I don't think we can. We take 13 and another 6. That's 19 and 24 is 43. We would have exactly 43 armor and health if we played the unnamed tome. So we can't save them. So we just have to deal with having one less friend for the rest of the run. I think we can still win. It's just one friend lost. Let's use the highest armor one as a frontliner now. Definitely play gifts. Do want to take out this frontliner. I think I will do so with the Titan's Gratitude. Silence these guys. Chains didn't appear, so there's nobody to silence there. We can't quite face tank you, right? It's a bit too much. We would take 5 or 6 times, 6 or 7 times actually. 22. 7 times is not survivable. 6 times would be. Probably better off playing the Ice Storm here. Use the battering ram on this floor. That makes sure that we don't take any unnecessary damage here. That is definitely survivable now. I hope this is gonna be enough. I'm not entirely certain anymore. The Piercing Ancient Synergy is gonna do a great job here. Can we get rid of your armor before we battering armor? Shield before we battering ram you. Nice Titan's Tooth. Doesn't actually change a whole lot. But it's another spell cast. Titan's Gratitude wouldn't have done anything to you. Anything relevant at least. You got past with your stealth. We can easily face tank you. That's not a problem. Rotate. We need the armor. Okay. That's gonna be the end of our march for shields if we play these. Start with the Ice Storm, follow it up with the Titan's Gratitude. We kinda have to get you down. Kinda wanna keep these in the deck. We're gonna draw into them soon enough. Keep one in the deck, play the other. We are close to Relentless. We just need to stop that top floor guy from destroying us. 7 spikes, that's 21 damage each time. We have 3 times 21 damage, so we can deal 40 plus 16 plus 15 plus 14, that's 45. 40 each time. So a Titan's Gratitude will do it. Is this floor surviving? We don't need to play the March of Shields then. That is now survivable, so we take care of this floor as well as we can. I think we have to ignore these guys. Is there another one? No, there isn't. I guess we freeze that. make sure that we're optimally prepared for the Relentless. What's in our deck? Ice Storm. Let's fetch that. Put you in front. We're almost there, actually. That will do it. That was the closest Last Divinity fight I've had so far. We're on 1 health. And we literally had to play our last few spells to actually get the kill. Wow. I was aware of the fact that this deck didn't have much leeway in terms of power to defeat Divinity because the Demon Friends were not scaling. We just had our, what was it, 600, about 750 damage in quick, and that had to be enough. And we don't had any great defensive scaling. We had our spells to help out, but Divinity, we always knew that Divinity was just gonna hit us no matter what. And yeah, if we didn't switch the Demon Friends around with our March of Shields, that wouldn't have been enough. Would have died there to the Relentless. It was very scary. I wish I could have prevented the first Demon Friend from dying. Maybe I should have switched things up more often. But it worked out in the end. Just barely. Whew, that was an exciting run. I was very afraid that we weren't gonna make it. But we did. And I'm very happy about that. That was a fun run. The list of friends got us through in the end.